Hey, everybody. I'm just giving it a second to see who's getting on. I just want a little love in the afternoon. That's what I'm talking about today, y'all. A little love in the afternoon from none other than Kim Love Jones, certified life and relationship coach. And I wanted to jump on this afternoon because I wanted to uh, talk to you about transforming your mind. I'm looking at, I saw the video of Bishop T.D. Jakes. Hey, I can't see who it is. Post a comment, write a comment. But hey. Um, I wanted to talk about transforming your mind. I looked at the Bishop T.D. Jakes, the clip. I don't know if anybody has seen it, if any of you have seen it, but it was a 1 minute clip of Bishop T.D. Jakes saying that women are becoming more masculine. I actually posted the video on my wall, on my Facebook wall, and what I heard was that women are becoming more masculine, right? And I saw that on IG, and I saw it on Facebook, and I wanted to talk to you all about that. So I just wanted to jump on real quick. I don't want to, I'm not going to stay on long, but it's important to me that we, first of all, look at the entire video, right? Because if you listen to the entire video, what Bishop T.D. Jakes was talking about on Father's Day, he was talking about men pouring into their women and women all over the place. I mean, I know y'all saw the comments. Like, what do you mean we masculine? Why we need men? Why do we have to say we need you? Or why can't we say whatever it is that we want to say? So I found this to be quite interesting. I was so bothered. When I tell y'all that thing bothered me so very much that my little heart was kind of upset, to say the least. I don't know who's watching. I can see you watching, but place a comment, let me know you're here. But hey, how you doing? And I was so bothered by what I witnessed with Bishop, with the reaction to what Bishop T.D. Jakes said, without people looking at the whole video or even listening to a little bit more of it. People took, women especially, took that 1 minute clip and they ran them up, right? And I'm not here to dog out my sisters, but I had quite a few conversations with some of my sister friends around that same video and around that same 1 minute clip. And what I found out was is that most people didn't do the necessary work to listen to the rest of the video. And that's fine. But the reason why a lot of women were offended by that video is because they have never, and I mean never, really had a good relationship by which to even be the person that's a better woman for the man, right? And I get that. I keep talking about how hurt women have been. I mean, over and over and over again. And it's not just women, it's men too. Men think women are supposed to be, oh, you got to come to the table with something. What you got? What are you doing? This is what men say to women these days. It's this social media thing. Like, what are you bringing to the table? And that thing tore me up. I mean, it bothered me to no end. And so I needed to get on here. And I know everybody has their own commentary, but here's my thing to my sisters. Before you start getting upset about what anybody says, the only reason why it is offensive to a lot of women, not all women, but to a lot of women, is because we haven't had good relationships. We haven't had anybody to love us. We haven't had anybody that's going to stand by our side that helps us to feel safe. But that doesn't mean that your man, the one that is meant for you, is not out here somewhere looking for someone just like you. Here's the thing, our mindset is what determines whether or not you are going to be in a good relationship or not. And right now, honestly, we have to transform our minds. We can't continue, and this is real talk. We cannot continue to operate in the way that we have been operating and expect that we are supposed to have these amazing relationships. You've got to transform your mind. If we always think to the negative, of course you're not going to be subservient to a man who does not have your back. Of course, you're not going to be subservient or surrender or submit to some man who's talking all kind of foolishness to you and doesn't make you feel safe. But sis, there are brothers out here that are looking for a sister just like you. And the truth of the matter is that as long as we have stinking thinking, we ain't never going to find a great relationship. It requires you as a sister to begin to see yourself in a relationship, seeing yourself healthy, seeing yourself strong in a relationship in order to even begin to even attract a man on the level that you're trying to be on. Everybody is not meant for you. Some of them just came to teach you lessons. Some of them came to teach you the lesson of we need to want more and better for ourselves. I'm not mad at anybody who taught me any lessons. I'm not. I promise, good or bad. Even if I walked away wounded and hurt, I refuse to allow what somebody did in their past to dictate what it is that I'm going to do in my future. I'm not going to let that pigeonhole me and stop me from wanting to be in a healthy relationship. I'm going to work through my stuff. I'm going to learn the lessons. I'm going to take responsibility. I'm going to own what choices I've made. And then I'm going to move forward. Yeah, it hurts like hell, y'all, when somebody breaks your heart. It hurts like hell when somebody leaves you, when people take advantage of you. I get it. I get it with my whole heart. I'm telling you I do. But real talk, sometimes I chose them. I chose to be with people that didn't have my best interest at heart. How in the world am I going to be so angry at somebody else and waste all of my time and my years being angry because somebody else didn't have the capacity to love me? Or maybe it was me who was being difficult because I didn't know any better. Either way, I'm going to own it and I'm going to move forward. People took that one little snippet and women just lost their proverbial minds. Oh my God, I can't believe Bishop. Why we got to be bowing down to this man? No, of course you ain't going to bow down to Pookie and Ray Ray and them. But the man who loves you, the man who treats you good, who honors you, who respects you, who treats you like the queen that you are, and in some cases, treat you like the queen that you're becoming. Come on here. Don't be getting caught up and believing all of this negative press that you see on social media. It'll have you believing that there are no good men out here, and that is not the truth. There is some brother, and for my brothers, there is some sister that wants to love you, but you need to get some act right. You need to do the work. Don't think that you can be lazy about the woman that you profess to love and she's supposed to cow down to you. No, it don't work like that. But if you don't love her, you're not going to do the work anyway. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. Pour into her. Because that's what women want and that's what women need. And if everybody would have took the time to listen to what Bishop T.D. Jakes was saying, we would have saw and heard what he said in that video. Come on. We be doing the most, y'all. Real talk. Being angry because of our past decisions, because of the people who hurt us. I even heard somebody say, oh, he need to be sat down. The state of the black church is this, that, and the other. It ain't got nothing to do with the state of the black church. It got to do with the way people think. Because you was only offended if you don't know how to talk to a potential somebody. If you've been so broken and so toe up and hurt, yeah, of course. Of course that's going to be your response and your natural reaction. Oh, I gotta need a man. Oh, I don't need no man. You ain't never heard no man ever, not nowhere, no how, talk about he don't want no woman or he don't need no woman. ever, because they know they need us. But all of them aren't worthy of you. All of them are not going to do the work. You're waiting for the one that's going to say, you know what, I love you and I got your back. And the one that respects you and honors you and all that you stand for. That's the one you're waiting for. And everybody don't deserve that part of you. We just got to get over being angry. We got to get over being angry. We got to get over that pain, because that is the thing that's keeping us messed up. We have to transform our minds. There's no reason for my sisters to be negative and hateful towards anybody, and especially the man of God, without even listening to everything that the man of God said. And you don't even have to like Bishop T.D. Jakes at all, period. No, but some people don't like pastors because, oh my God, they got mega churches and everybody's giving them their tithe money. I get that. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But please, don't believe the press on social media, and don't allow people to get into your ear gate and be negative. Don't watch what you're listening to. Watch what you're reading. Because I'm telling you, that stuff will keep you stagnated and in a place of darkness. Real talk. Come on now. We've been walking around here toe up for the longest. It's time for us to be healed. That's what it's all about. I'm so serious. And for those of you that don't know, once again, I am Kim Love Jones. I am a relationship coach. This is the stuff that I teach. And what I'm talking about here, I'm talking about healing so that you can have what it is that you say that you want. We can't keep playing these games, y'all. It's 2022. It's time out for allowing what happened in your past to dictate what you're going to do next. I promise you I'm not staying mad at nobody. I promise you I'm going to live my life and have an abundant one. And that's what we need to be thinking about. I didn't mean to even be on here this long, but I needed to say what I needed to say, because I know that once you feed that narrative, it'll keep you in darkness. I've been doing all of these reels about relationship affirmations, and they've been like blowing up on IG and here on Facebook, and it's really blowing my mind. I am amazed, right? But it's all positive, because I want to be around positive people, because I am setting the atmosphere for my life and for my relationships, because I want love just like the rest of the people. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know who it is. I can't see your name. I want love just like everybody else does. But you got to believe, and you have to have faith. And you have to stop thinking all of the negative stuff and think about even what you're thinking about. Right? Think about the things that you think about on a daily basis, sis. Even for my brothers who are negative and don't believe that there are any good women out here. There's a lot of brothers that believe that too. But I have this group called Unlocking Your Love. It's the Inner Circle. And it's a monthly membership group. And I have some amazing people in that group that want to heal. And what you need to be around is people who want to heal. People who want to get better. And stop this foolishness. Thinking about everybody is out to get you, or nobody can love you, and all of that not negative stuff. And the reason why people are offended and they said what they said and they reacted so violently to what Bishop said, because they ain't never had a good relationship ever before in their life. I promise you that's the reason why. How dare you? I'm a cow down to some man. Heard you. Yeah, hurt people always hurt people. They always hurt people. And when you can tell when you hurt by the way that you respond. I want a man that can love me and I could talk good to him. Matter of fact, listen, sis, the advice that I would give all of my sisters today is to speak to the king in him. I don't care what he's doing. If you married, if you in a relationship and things are, begin to speak and speak to the king in him and pray for that man. You want things to work out? You want your life to change? Transform your mind. Begin to speak to the King in him. And then pray. Pray. That is the answer for everything. And ask God to give you the strength to do what it is that you're supposed to be doing. But to stay trapped in negativity, believe in the press that you see on social media, that's going to get us in trouble. You better transform your mind, sis. And to my brothers, begin to speak to the queen in her. Speak love to her. Be there for her. Support her. Support him. And pray. And for those who don't have anybody, begin to see yourself in a healthy relationship. Begin to see yourself where you want to be. Listen to me. I literally can write. I've already written the story. I've written it down on paper. I've written the story for my life. And I'm not trying to dictate to God who it's going to be. I'm just telling God exactly what it is that I want, because I affirm, I've written it down. I've said, Lord, this is the kind of husband I want. And I've actually written a story around that. And my life has been changing. I've been changing. When you begin to affirm and declare and decree over your life what it is that you want, what begins to happen is within your own body, the cells in your body begin to change. I promise you. I'm talking about something that is happening within you biochemically. The cells in your body begin to change, to acquiesce to what it is that you're asking God for, because you can't have what you are not. And you begin to transform your own mind when you affirm, when you declare and decree that you will be greater, that you will have greater. When you begin to pray, when you begin to change your mind about the way that you see your brothers and your sisters, when you begin to speak life, when you begin to see it, something transforms in you. And then you begin to meet people at the same level that you are. And everything in your life begins to change, even your physical body, when you speak life to yourself. Y'all better hear me. I don't know. I only came to really reach one person. I'm not trying to reach everybody, because everybody won't admit that they need help, and everybody won't admit that they're hurt. There are some people that will continue to walk around here with that same mindset until, I don't know, until maybe they get knocked in the head and then they begin to see for themselves. They have an epiphany. I only came to reach one today. Just one. And I'm telling you that when you transform your mind, you can transform your life. Stop believing this nonsense you see on social media. I said it probably for the 5th time, because it's that important. Start being around people who are going to do what it is, that are on the level, that want what you want. And I promise you, your life is going to change, because you ain't got time for them negative Nellies. You ain't got time for that foolishness of anybody speaking against you, anybody coming against you, right? You don't got time to be around them. Oh, I don't even know who's right now. The Bible says don't be harsh with your words. With her. Kings, don't be harsh and so hard on her. Seek to understand. Absolutely. Absolutely. And we need to seek to understand him. That's why I'm saying to you, ask God, please. I appeal to you. Pray and ask God how it is that you would speak to the king in your man, or speak to the king in your potential man, in the one that's coming. Learn that. Learn how to speak for my brother. Speak to the queen in her. Don't talk down to her. For my sisters, don't talk down to him. Don't emasculate him. Speak to the queen and the king in them. I promise you to change your life. I know a lot of people think I'm loud, and I am. I'm loud, but God needed me to be loud to do what I need to do. But I'm not this way with my man. I am not. I promise you I'm not. I'm not saying that I'm different because I'm still Kim, right? I'm still Kim. But I carry myself with my king. Why am I going to be loud and disrespectful? Why am I talking down I would never do that. It's my king. It don't mean that he won't hurt me. It doesn't mean that we won't go through things. But I'm going to try to be my best self and give him the best of me. Real talk. Why would you want to be in a relationship with anybody that you're not giving your best to? And that's not giving their best to you. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome and amazing day. And let God use you. Let him use you. Amen. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed here.